All right, guys, I'm excited tonight. We have a special guest speaker, and I get the privilege of inviting him up and giving him the opportunity to teach to you guys tonight. He's got an amazing message, but before I bring him up, I want to give you guys a little bit brief introduction on who he is. Kind of proud because he's my son, and I believe truly that he's been called to do God's work. I remember a time when we lived in Utah, and there was a young boy that was very, very sick. And we went to the hospital. I took my family, and the pastor and his wife was there, and the worship leader and his wife were there. And it was my wife and I, Tammy and I, and the parents, and a few other people that were praying for this young man because he was very sick. And we got ready. We were gathered around in a circle, and we were getting ready to leave. But we wanted to pray for this young man one more time before we left. And a small, quiet voice of about 6 years old piped up and said, "Dad, can I pray for him?" And out of this little voice, which is my son, we said, "Sure, go ahead, Jared. Go ahead and pray for him." This amazing, amazing prayer came out of this little boy. He truly connected with God and what he had to say. And he affected all the adults because the saying, "out of the mouth of babes," could not be truer, because out of this young man, little guy, came an amazing prayer. And I know that God heard it because of his heart and because of his faithfulness. And so it was an amazing thing. So I know God called him to do his work. Jared's gone on to do a lot of amazing things. He's very versatile, doing silly things like riding a unicycle. In fact, he likes to make challenges at school, asking the question, "Can you ride a unicycle?" to all his friends at school. Well, they'll all promptly say, "Sure." And then he whips the unicycle out and proves them all wrong. So he's always up for a challenge, and I think it's a challenge tonight with the message that he has to deliver. It's to you guys. It's about battling spiritual battle and putting on the spiritual armor of God. And so without a further ado, I'd like to bring him up. Jared, come on up and give us what's on your heart.